Hi everyone, welcome back. So today we would be talking about anxiety. I'm just going to be sharing some strategies that have worked for me in the past, dealing with anxiety, and the strategies that still work for me up until today. I know everybody knows what anxiety is, but I'm still going to explain what it is and some of the common symptoms. So anxiety is a normal emotion. It's basically like your body's reaction to stress. It's usually not always bad. So when you feel anxious, it might be good sometimes because it's basically just your brain telling you to stay, be at alert, be aware of your surroundings, if there's danger. So sometimes it's good, but sometimes it takes away the joy, fear of the unknown. You don't know what's gonna happen, you're thinking the worst. So I'm just going to be sharing some strategies I have been using, strategies that have helped me in the past. These strategies are still helping me up to today in dealing with anxiety. So the symptoms of anxiety, there are a lot more symptoms, and honestly it can vary from one person to the other because no two people would have the same feelings or experience it the same way. But one of the feelings of anxiety would be you have difficulty focusing, hyperventilation, shortness of breath, trembling or chills, nervousness or restlessness, even tiredness, feeling weak. Can mean that you're anxious about something. Sweating as well can be like a symptom of anxiety. One of the strategies that has worked for me is sleep. I cannot emphasize how important sleep actually is because, and honestly, it can vary from one person to the other. So for me, I've come to understand that what works for me is actually being able to sleep at night and get a proper at least 8 hours of rest. So when I sleep and I get like 8 hours of rest, I find that I operate better the next day. I manage my thoughts better. I'm more focused the next day. So I try to get sleep. For some people it might be less, it might be 7, it might even be more for some people. But for me, 8 hours at least every night. On days when I don't get at least 8 hours of rest, I tend to just be everywhere. I'm usually very cranky the next day. One of the important factor is sleep, and I feel like a lot of people underestimate the power of getting enough rest. The next one would be food. Food is very important, not just because you're hungry and you're eating, but making sure you eat the right things. So your diet is very important. Keeping my hormones in check, diet is very important for me. I have PCOS, so polycystic ovarian syndrome, so diet is a big thing for me. If I don't eat well, or if my diet is out of place, then my mood would be out of place, my hormones would be everywhere, and when I have an imbalanced hormone, like, that's it. So very important. Your food, the food you eat, the diet is very important. So definitely more healthier choices. Finding something you love and then doing it more. You just have to find that thing you love. If it's swimming, if it's writing, you just need to do more of that. Anything that makes you happy basically would take away like negative thoughts. So doing something you love is very important in dealing with anxiety. For me, even something as little as cleaning, I know it sounds very like ordinary, but like it does a lot. So something as little as cleaning my room, I feel like when I clean my room, I have my life together again. Like, I've cleaned up my life when I clean up my room. So you just need to find that thing that takes away the stress. Basically, you're distressing, so you're doing something you love as well. So you just need to find that thing and do more of that. Focus more of your attention in doing that thing. The next one would be exercise. So exercising is very important. I mentioned before that I have PCOS, so for me exercise is important because I'm all about getting my hormones together. It would vary from one person to the other, so you just need to find that particular workout. For me, it would just be maybe go for walks 3 times a week and then work out indoors for like 2 days. Whatever it is, you have to try out different things to be able to find out which exercise works for you. What are you trying to achieve? Relax. The next one is basically saying relax, like just calm down. I know it's very easy for someone to say calm down or relax, but that's it. You just need to relax. So I use lavender around the house. I use essential oils. Taking a bath actually helps too. Relax is what I'm saying. Take time out, meditate. Relaxing also includes counting your blessings, focusing on the good, because anxiety has a way of taking away the joy we're feeling. Anxiety is as a result of thinking about the future, the fear of the unknown. When you take that out by thinking about the now, what do I have now, what am I grateful for, there's a lot to be grateful for. When you focus on your blessings, then you take your mind away from having to worry about the future. So you just need to relax. Life can be very unpredictable, and no matter how much you try, you can't always predict life, or you can't always control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to the unknown. And you can turn your anxiety from fear into a source of strength by turning your fear, the feeling of fear, into gratitude. And that's basically being grateful for where you're at, being grateful for life, being grateful for your family, for the little job you have. Stop fearing to lose your job and rather be here now and just be thankful that you have a job. Be very grateful that you have that job. Instead of fearing for your loved one's safety, you can spend time with them and tell them how much you love them and how much you appreciate them. And also learn your triggers. If something stresses you out or triggers you, stay away from it, really. And last but not least would be to know when to seek help. It's good to follow all of these strategies. It's good to know what you're feeling, but it's also very important to know when to seek help, know when to talk to a licensed therapist. There's nothing wrong with that. It's always good to be able to walk through what you're feeling or how you're feeling with somebody who understands you. So guys, I hope this helped you. I hope this is going to help someone out there in managing their thoughts, because these strategies have really helped me. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you're new here, please do subscribe so you can stay up to date with some of my videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.